Game number 2, the final playoff game in regards to these beginning sets here for the USFA, United Sim Football Association. We are here for our last game. Got Charlotte going up against Tacoma. They split the meetups between the two of them this season. That was a pretty crazy game. I recommend you rewatching the second game where Charlotte came back to get the victory. But right now, you already see the verdict right in front of me. It's 47% in favor of Tacoma. So that's this very tough one. A lot of people are still picking Tacoma in regards to winning this game, but hey, the developers, they might have something different. You never know what happens. Still got the homies Caboose and Casey Colby in the booth. Make sure you show some love to them. How you doing, fellas?
Doing well. Ready to get this one underway.
I'm really looking forward to this game.
And it was Casey Colby's suggestion to get this one for the main event, and now I'm not even mad at him anymore. It's going to be a solid one. I already have a good feeling on this, and let's see if we can get this one going in just a little bit. Just got to check the settings. I forgot to do it before I hit record, but hey, I could do it here right in front of you. What's the weather looking like here?
The weather in Tacoma is a dome, so it is clear and no wind.
No wind, you are right.
Nice.
I had to make sure on that one, but let's go ahead and get this one started. All the rules and gameplay looks good to me. And outside of that, I can't wait to get this one started. Another solid battle all around is going to be Rebecca Montaigne going up against that man TJ Hendricks, however you want to call it. And both these quarterbacks are looking for the victory, get into the championship. Looks like regardless, it's going to be a rematch of one of our past championship games here for the USFA. It'll either be a rematch of the Beta Bowl or it'll be a rematch of the previous season where Tacoma took the victory. So it's all one way to figure out who's going to be on top on this one and who's going to play for that, I was about to call it the Natty, called for the championship, the United Bowl.
What I love is how even though both of these teams are so pass focused, they have very different styles, with Charlotte being extremely conservative, having the lowest turnover rate of all the playoff teams, but Tacoma just going for the big plays, high volume, but both very capable passing teams.
We are underway in Tacoma, Washington. The Deli Bird taking that to the 24-yard line. One of my favorite Pokemon is going to be first and 10 Royals. Starting out with a 3 wide already. It's going to be Hendricks passing this one, looking right side. They're getting a little bit of the Arizona fever to the flat to DeAndre Henry for the first down. Move the chains already.
Unlike the Arizona team, though, that was a successful pass. That went for positive yards instead of 2 and 3.
Fair point.
So yeah, we made fun of the Arizona conservative ball, but the problem was they were still, under 50% passing to the flats. Charlotte actually has the consistency and efficiency to make this conservative game plan work.
We'll have to see if it's effective enough to get them the victory. Hendricks looking to make it 3 for 3, and it's not going to happen after that drop. 3rd and short coming up, and this is definitely manageable here.
That was an easy drop.
Got to make sure that you upgrade the hands, the catch and awareness attributes. They'll get you where you want to be. Try to get it into the bucket on that play, and it's third down conversion, no good. 4th down coming up, and I probably would have ran that one up the middle, me personally, but it's going to be
I probably would have gone to the flats in that one.
Hey, I think either of those decisions would have been better than throwing it in quadruple coverage. But it's going to be first and 10 Tacoma for their first crack. Rebecca Montaigne, starting quarterback, having a real good season overall.
Ooh, it looks like only one back for Charlotte. That bite him in the ass.
It's going to be a nice pass across the right side. It's going to be first and 10 Tacoma. They're starting out nice. Rebecca Montaigne passing this one again, left side, caught by Antonio Lewis, runs out of bounds right before he could get past the first down mark. 2nd and short coming up. Soldier of Friends making the play just enough for the first down, but hey, you can't be too
I,
mad at converting.
I thought they didn't have a running back.
Soldier of
Well,
Friends, that's a bot.
they've got bots.
That's a bot. Mm-hmm.
He looks kind of fast for a bot.
Yeah, he really does. But it's very nicely done there from Tacoma's side to make it a second and inches. We had to kind of tune up a little bit on the bots because we were seeing like too many horrible plays, and it wasn't looking too good. So had to adjust a tad, so they're a little bit better than the CSFA bots. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
But they're not breaking any like 30, 40-yard gains or anything like that. Always a good thing. Pass to the right side, no good. On third down, Charlotte gets off the field. And also to all of our new players, new people that's watching this video, you can do what we do here. Just head down to the description down below and make sure that you get onto the field. We'll help you out. It's a real simple process, not just in creating, but also in maintaining. So make sure you hit us up in the description down below. We'll help you out as best we can as we set up 1st and 10. Charlotte's going to be passing this one. Hendrick had to throw that one away behind the line of scrimmage. No good.
Surprised it's not grounding. That wasn't even close to the line.
Yeah, but the receiver was still in the area technically. Gonna be Hendricks looking for that one. Another hit and another pass that was looking to be close to the line of scrimmage. No good. 3rd and 10.
And after I complimented their completion rate too, this does not look good. 2 for 6.
So far, no good. After that first drive, it's gonna be Hendricks again, looking left side, flat, dropped. And that is a quick stop for Tacoma. That's going to give some solid field position.
But again, Charlotte leads the league in completion percentage. Like, those kind of bread and butter plays are their bread and butter plays. Like,
my apologies. Forgot to turn the music off for a little bit, but it's off now. It's going to be Atkins on the return. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Tacoma got a little bit more than half a field to work with. And just like Huntington Beach in the other game, this is one of their favorite positions to be. Blue 26, go. Montaigne passing it quick to the right side. Darren Eliason, the steady wide receiver, gets 3 on the plate. Going for the 5 wide now. Looking for that arm of Montaigne. Going to toss it left side and incomplete. Nice coverage there by the lurking corner. He's going to set up 3rd and 7. Montaigne passing again left side, and Jalen Smith, I believe Jalen or Jordan Smith, going to be getting that one to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Tacoma. Green 17, green, go. Montaigne passing this one left side, cannot get it to that receiver short. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. Definitely in field goal range, but they're looking for more than that. Another 5 receiver set, make it 4 wide, 1 tight end. Becca passing this one left side.
that would not be an easy field goal.
No, not be easy field goal. It's less than 50. I'm sure their kicker got a little bit juice in them, just a little bit. But it's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. Becca looking for a pass here. Looking deep middle of the field and caught by Jordan Smith right there, snagging right across that cornerback, the safety. That's going to give them the first touchdown of the day. It's going to be Bosk on the kick, and it's going to be off the top of the uprights and bounces in. Haven't seen that one in a minute, but that's good to go for Tacoma. 7-0 is the score. That was nice.
Well, now it's up to Charlotte to respond and keep this game in check.
And that's a muffed kick that goes into the end zone. Now returnable there is going to be down to the 25-yard line. Charlotte's back on the field. 3 wide out set here for the Royals. And they're looking for a man now. Left side flat's going to be caught by that nice receiver, Dustin Johnson. Gain of 3 on the play. Red 10. Handoff. DeAndre Henry's going to get around 3 or 4. Third and manageable here for Charlotte. They looking for the conversion here as the first quarter winds down. Left side, caught behind the line of scrimmage, not getting the job done. Goalie makes the play, and Tacoma gets the stop. Probably would have recommended one of the more shorter routes that goes up the field, but that's going to be Tacoma getting off the field there. Atkins taking it to the 35, and they're around the same starting position as last drive, just a little bit further back. Here comes Rebecca Montaigne and the gang, number 38. You see it right there. It's going to be another pass here, flat. Going to get it to Darren Elias. Spin move down the sideline inside Charlotte territory. First down, eruption. Here comes Montaigne, left side again. Cremona on the play, but it's going to get him inside the 40 with that one. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Tacoma slowly but surely moving up the field. There goes Soja, going to get just enough for the first down. The drive continues here, and Tacoma's looking to add another score. Montaigne back on it again, looking deep right side, and caught by Tom Creed. Tacoma's on top 2 scores, and Charlotte's not having any resistance with those deep passes right now. Bosk on the kick after the touchdown, and it's all good to go. 14-0 is the score. Right now, Charlotte has to get their game plan in gear. At the current moment, it hasn't really been too effective. Deli Bird looking to take this one up the middle of the field. Going to take it to the 24-yard line. And here comes the Royals offense once again. Definitely got to get the playmakers involved like we've seen with, what's the word I'm looking for? Dustin Johnson. Got to make sure that you get him involved in this offense. I know he's in that number 3 spot, but you got to make sure that you get those targets to him. 2nd and 10.
No one even ran to the middle. Like all their receivers were on the sides.
Miscommunications here by Charlotte. It's going to be another pass by Hendricks. Fumbles, and who's going to recover? McConnell on the play, and Tacoma's already in position to score again inside the 15. Wow.
This one's going to be a massacre. Jeez.
Still plenty of game left, but right now, Charlotte looking overwhelmed in almost every aspect. Looking right side, no good. Tacoma's going to settle for the 2nd and 10 after that play. Charlotte looking to at least hold him to 3. Three wideout set here for Montaigne. Left side is going to be bounces off his helmet, I think. That went pretty far. 3rd and 10. Montaigne looking for the score. Make it 21-0. Can they do it is the question. No good on that pass. Nicely defended there by that Charlotte defender. 4th and 10. And it looks like Charlotte is going to set him, make him keep 3. Not the 7. Bosk on the
still a 3-possession game, but
in the first quarter.
Most definitely, but they definitely need to get something in gear soon, or Tacoma's going to keep running it up. So far, Charlotte does not quite have the answer for this offense. It's going to be kicked off to around the 3-yard line. Here comes Deli Bird. Taking that past the 20, cuts to the right side and gets to the 23. Here comes Charlotte once again on this offense. Got to make sure you protect TJ Hendricks and make sure you get to those playmakers like I said before. And no one home on that one. Pass off the mark. 2nd and 10. See right there, that kind of tells a little bit of the story so far. 4-4-11, only 27 yards to show forward. Another short pass there, and nicely defended there from Tacoma. And they're already on third down and long again. Only 33% on the completion percentage. Hendricks looking to change that. Looking right side, nice cutback, and Funk makes the play to end the first quarter. That could help them out in this comeback if they can get the offense rolling. They need to get some more plays up the field. So far, the flats have been taken care of, but for the most part, in regards to Tacoma's defense. Hendricks, right side. There goes the Deli Bird again to the 40-yard line. And the 2nd and 3. First thing first, they definitely need some points. They're going to pitch it left side. There goes Henry. Nice blocking up front to midfield. They go. And Charlotte's going to move the chains once again halfway home.
Imagine the run game being the most efficient thing going for them.
Gotta imagine. Hendricks passes it again, caught by DeAndre Henry. Once again, that was pretty tight coverage and under pressure by this Tacoma defense, but could not get the stop when they needed it, and that's going to move the chains. Nice job. Hendricks looking for another play, looking left side and incomplete. Looked like if it was a little bit to the right, it would have been picked off, but no dice there. Hendricks passing it again, looking right side on the flat. Dustin Johnson once again on the play, 3rd and 5.
I wouldn't trust a kick from this range.
Me either. Hendrickson looking for the conversion. Left side is open. There goes the Deli Bird. Nice passing all around on this one. And that's going to move the chains once again down to the 17-yard line. Starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Hendricks looking for the play. Left side is open. There's the tight end Baker down to the 3. And that's a nice job here so far in this drive. Charlotte could have used this a little bit earlier, but still have a half and some change to do something. If they could punch into the end zone and get some stops, they have a solid chance. And Henry is trying to lunge forward, but he gets a couple yards shy. 2nd and goal coming up.
Henry only had one touchdown in 309 attempts this season.
And that's another stop there behind the line of scrimmage. McConnell making the play. He did have that recovery earlier. It's going to be 3rd and goal. And I've always said, when you get inside that 5, it's always tough here in the USFA. It's going to be Hendricks passing again. Quick left side. And Baker right at the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they hit the scoreboard.
Well, that's what you need. You need to score quick and you need to score early for Charlotte. And then you need to get some stops on defense to get yourself back up into this game.
Now that drive took about 6 minutes, I think.
Roughly.
Most definitely. It did take them a while to get onto the board, but you can't really hate on it. That was a solid start for this midway point of the second quarter to get into the end zone. But now it's up to this defense to start making some plays. It's Tom Krieg taking that to the left side. He's got some solid speed on him. That's the 25-yard line. So Tacoma's back on offense, got a 10-point lead. What can they do with the ball is the question. It's going to be Montaigne once again, and no one near that pass. That was a kind of a shoddy decision there by Rebecca Montaigne, but still have another couple of downs for a conversion.
Well, there was pressure coming up the middle there, so getting rid of it might not have been a bad idea.
Probably didn't see that on my side. I do need a new prescription, but Antonio Lewis doesn't need one. Down to the 45-yard line they go. They're going to convert that first down. Back to the passing game again is Tacoma. Rebecca Montaigne passing this one. Looking left side, open and dropped. Those are the ones they normally hit. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Looking for the score is Montaigne. Gonna throw this left side and caught by Lewis again. The season 1 and season 0 tight end of the year doing their thug thizzle. Move the chains.
Well, I'm surprised that wasn't intercepted.
Gonna look right side again. Cremona does make the catch, a gain of 4 on the play. And yes, that was definitely close to interception territory, but gotta give credit to that tight end. He's one of the sure-handed wide receivers that makes this offense tick. It's going to be Montaigne looking right side, looking for a man, no good. And it's third down once again. Charlotte has a chance to hold them off some points.
Charlotte, you got to make this stop. Tacoma, you want to keep this going and put yourself back in the chokehold here.
And no dice on the stop for Charlotte. That's going to move the chains after the flat gets hit. And here comes Tacoma inside the 30. And this is within Bosque range here for a kick, so might not even need the kick. Antonio Lewis walks in for the touchdown. A blown coverage, if I do say so myself. And you can pretty much erase that touchdown from Charlotte's 6-minute drive. Bosque on the kick is good. 24-7 in favor of Tacoma. And once again, Tacoma does what they do best, get into the end zone, and they love those big plays. Deli Bird on the return, looking to get past the 20, does just that. And here comes Charlotte once again onto the field. The final 3 minutes of the second quarter. If they could get another solid drive like the last one, they could get back into this game. Left side.
Might need to be a little bit quicker than last time.
Most definitely. Got to pick up the pace. But at this point, if they could get into the touchdown and take it to the half, that could help their cause as well. I believe they have the kick, not the kick, but they have the first drive for the second half. So that'll be good to see them. Did they? Or is it Tacoma?
No,
I thought Tacoma receives in the second half.
Yeah, Tacoma will receive in the second half.
Okay, so yes, even doubly time for them to get some points before the half, make it a close game. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here for Tacoma's defense. Looking to get off the field. Perhaps they could get another score before the half ends. But Hendricks has something to say about that. Dustin Johnson, there goes that man out of bounds. And that's going to move the chains. Definitely one of those playmakers they need to get involved in this offense. We hit the 2-minute warning. Charlotte inside Tacoma territory. And so far, they're looking nice. They need to get some more offense, though. They tried to flat once again. Dustin Johnson does get tackled inside the field of play. He's going to set up 2nd and 6, and this clock keeps moving.
I mean, they still have 3 timeouts. They're very near field goal range.
Nice curl route there by the Deli Bird. Put his foot in the ground and just turned around. The ball is right there. That's going to move him inside the 30. No timeouts called yet. They're keeping it moving. Right side is open, but you can't drop it in the open field like that if you want to get this victory and this comeback. 2nd and 10. Here comes Hendricks. Another flat pass. There goes Dustin Johnson out of bounds. Inside the 20 they go, and it's 3rd and 3.
I'd actually take a shot at the end zone here.
Handoff going to be DeAndre Henry and stuffed just short. A nice open field tackle there. It's going to set up 4th and inches. See if they keep the offense on. No, they're going to go for the field goal. Morrison's kick is up, and it is good from 32. Nice job there from Charlotte to get some points on the board before the half. Would have liked the touchdown, but you can't complain too much if you're getting some points. That'll help in their that'll aid their chance for a comeback if they can. but they definitely need more stops. Tom Krieg wants to turn all the way, taking it to the 27, 28-yard line or so, and they got 50 seconds to work with, all 3 timeouts. Becker Montaigne looking left side and incomplete. Nice defense there by the defensive back. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. See right there, solid game from Rebecca. 3 touchdowns, going to pass right side. Going to be Cremona is going to get up the field, 3rd and 4. And Charlotte's electing to let this clock run, not trying to stop the clock. Misdirection snuffed out, and there goes Fisher on the tackle. 4th and 6, and Charlotte does make the play. Doesn't look like they're appearing to try to make any stoppage of the clock. So just more than likely
That's a shame.
into the it looks like it'll take it into the second half after this final play of the offense here. Cristo Renda taking that to the 25-yard line. How much you want to bet they'll do a flat pass?
Probably like 50, 60 bucks.
Or run it. Oh, no.
That's hilarious. Almost tried it. But that's going to be 2nd and 10 here. 1 more second left. They'll have another shot. How about this one?
Probably run. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just stuck by the fact they almost intercepted it on a play that would have done nothing for them.
And they do go flat to end the first half. And it's 24-10 in favor of Tacoma. And how is it looking so far on both sides? Give me some of your feedback.
Well, Charlotte kind of came out flat, and I think they didn't really find their footing till that second quarter. I need to see Charlotte continue to keep their foot on the pedal and not come out of this half flat like they did in the first. If they come out flat, they're gonna end up losing this game. Tacoma, on the other hand, they just need to keep their foot on the gas. They've got the lead. It's a solid 2-possession game. All they got to do is put points up on the board every drive. 3 points a drive, they'll probably win the game.
Most definitely. See here, both quarterbacks throwing sub 60% at the current moment, but you see there Rebecca Montaigne has 3 touchdowns to Hendricks' 1, and running game on both sides leaves a lot to be desired. Give credit to those run defense on both sides. They're doing really well. Receiver-wise, Darren Eliason, Antonio Lewis, and Jordan Smith all making plays for Tacoma. On the other side, Dedeli Bird and Dustin Johnson being their big factors. They do have their bot tight end, Baker, making a play. I believe it's Howard Baker. Got the touchdown, so got that all good to go. Justin Donson with 4 tackles on the day. Oliver Prince with 2. On the other side, Salem Tierney Collins with 3 tackles, Kobe Froby with 3 tackles, and Alan Otero with 3 tackles. So solid job by the user players. Shout out to all of our users in the Discord and the forum. Looking at the total plays, pretty even, but Charlotte has the lead by 7. Total yards, pretty even as well. Tacoma has a decent enough lead, but pretty even in regards to that. But Tacoma has the 2 touchdown lead at the current moment. So let's go ahead and get into the second half. Can't wait to see if Charlotte can get this comeback. You two were right. Got the ball going towards Tacoma to start this one off, and they're looking to make this a 3-possession game. It's going to be Tom Krieg on the return, taking that to around the 22, 23-yard line. And here comes the eruption, looking to get back into the championship fold, get their 2nd in their history.
Blue 26. Blue 26.
Rebecca Montaigne right side, caught by Antonio Lewis out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here. They have been utilizing Antonio Lewis a lot this game. I've seen a few times where we're doing these games. They don't really target him as much as they probably should, but he's a highlight reel all by himself as they throw that one away. Rebecca Montaigne could not take the pressure. 3rd and 5. Montaigne left side open. Cremona makes a juke move. Still going. Fumbles the football, but Jordan Smith was right there to scoop it up. And that's going to be 1st and 10 Tacoma. That was a play I think Charlotte needed right there. They could cover that fumble, but it's going to be a catch by Tom Krieg as he gets around 9. It's going to set up 2nd and short.
Sit hut.
Montaigne throws that one with friend smacked. There's going to be Oliver Prince on the play. He's going to set up a 3rd and manageable situation here. Charlotte definitely wants to get off the field.
Hike.
Montaigne throwing it deep, and Cremona snags it over 3 defenders, and that's a 1st down Tacoma. Good job there by the wide receiver there. He said, I got this. It's going to be Rebecca Montaigne looking deep, and looks like Jordan Smith with number 2. That's touchdown Tacoma. Make it a 30-10 game. Wow. What a pass there from Rebecca Montaigne to get her 4th. It's going to be kick up, kick good. 31-10 is the score. And at the current moment, if Charlotte cannot get a touchdown to match it, it's going to be tough for them to come back. Delly Bird taking that 1-2 around the 23-yard line. Charlotte back onto the fold, looking for some more points. Currently down 3 scores. They need it as quick as possible, and they cannot afford to get another one of those excruciatingly long drives there. Pass to the left side in the flat, no good. 2nd and 10.
Sit hike. Go. Sit hike.
Having a few technical errors on our side.
Hike.
But I'm going to keep it going there. Rebecca Montaigne, right side. Cremona makes the play. And it's going to be 3rd and inches here. Going to do my best to get the other 2 back onto the fold, but I'll keep it running. In the meantime, it's going to be 3rd and inches here. Looking for the conversion. Montaigne quick pitch right side. Cremona spin move. Almost had that first that touchdown there, but going to step out of bounds at the 49.
Hike.
Montaigne left side. Darren Eliason juke move, and it's going to be 2nd and 1 after that play.
Hike. Hike.
3rd and 6 here for Tacoma. Gonna do my best to get the crew back onto the fold in just a little bit. Just give us a little time to see if we get them back on. But it'll be just me if need be. It's going to be 4th and 6 after that pass. And Charlotte does make the play on defense to get off the field. They're going to go ahead and set up for this long field goal over 50 yards. It's going to be Bosk from the right hash. Kick is up and doinks it off the left side. No good from 51. And Charlotte does make the stop that they need. Now they'll need to get their offense in check to keep this one going. Hendricks passing this one. Looking left side. Caught by Funk down at the 40. Is going to set up 1st and 10 here for Charlotte. And that's a big play they need. Delly Bird on the play, 1st and 10. Charlotte keeping it going. Left side is going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Hendricks left side going to be dropped. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Hendricks passing it again. Looking right side and incomplete. It looks like if he really wanted to get that flat there, that would have been the best chance for them to get it because he was wide open, but going to be no good on that play to the right side. Morrison going to try to kick from the left, and it's going to curve out just a tad. Still no good from 38, and that's going to be no good on that kick. Morrison tried it, but not quite the accuracy needed to get some points. Tacoma has the advantage here. Pitch left side to LaFren's, only getting around 2 or 3, setting up 2nd and 8. Montaigne left side and caught by Krieg. There goes a 1st down, Tacoma. Montaigne pitched to LaFren's, not getting past that line of scrimmage, 2nd and 9. Montaigne left side, caught by Darren Eliason. Is going to get past midfield, and that's going to set up 1st and 10. Nice job from the wildly vet Darren Eliason to get that one. Montaigne having probably as good of a game as you could ask for as we in the 3rd quarter. And this doesn't look like a chat-worthy game at the current moment, but especially if Tacoma could get another touchdown. Set up 1st and 10. Left side out of bounds was that pass. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Tacoma. Looking to wrap this one up, tie it in a bow, however you want to call it. Close this chapter on this game and move on to the championship. They're 10 minutes away from doing so. LaFren's with another short carry, a gain of around 2. Montaigne passing it, looking deep, left side, and incomplete. Nice coverage there from the Charlotte defensive player, and that's going to be 4th and 7. Charlotte does make the play they need, and they're going to get this ball back. Pitch left side, no good from them. It's going to be 1st and 10. Here comes them boys here, looking for some more movement. Charlotte looking for some points, try to make it a 2-possession game, but at the current moment, offense has not been picking up the steam like they needed. Wide open man is Baker. Catch past the 50, but you can forget about it. Holding on the offense, and that's going to move him backwards 10 yards. 20 for 38 on the day is Hendricks. Looking right side and could have been picked off, but not quite. 2nd and 20.
Set hike.
Hendricks looking, passing left side and incomplete. That's going to be 3rd and 20.
Set hike.
Passing in, no good there. It's going to be 4th and 20. Charlotte has to send this one back to Tacoma. Unfortunate there for this offense. Had the first down play as well with Baker, but got turned away thanks to that penalty. Tacoma back on offense, looking for a score.
Set hike.
Becca Montaigne, quick hitter to the left side, no good. It's going to be incomplete.
Hike.
Right side and incomplete. That's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up here.
Set hike.
Montaigne passing this one right side again. Caught by Eliason, but not enough room to turn upfield. The cast is going a little backwards for him. 4th down. And Charlotte once again on the stop. Bosk sending this one away. Looks like it'll be barely outside of the 20. Actually, right at the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10. Charlotte once again has 7 minutes and a half left in this ball game to do something. But right now, they're looking a little bit outmatched on the offensive side. Going up against his defense, has to throw it away with the pressure. And that's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Hendricks looking left side, off the hands of Baker. That's going to be incomplete.
Set hike.
Hendricks looking, passing this one left side over the head of the receiver. Once again, 4th and 10 coming up. Got to send it back to Tacoma. A lot of passing in this one. It's going to send it away down to around the 31-yard line. Atkins going to take this right side, take him past that first defender close to midfield. So Tacoma's back on the move. They already have a 3-touchdown lead at the current moment, up 21. So they're looking to just maintain possession, burn as much clock as they can, and take this to the next game. As another incomplete pass there. Looks like he had the man open, but can't be too scared of that ball. Got to go up and grab it. 2nd and 10.
Go.
Gonna set up 3rd and 10 here.
Hike.
Right side incomplete. That's gonna be a quick 3 and out there. Setting up 4th and 10.
Set hike.
Boss sending this one away, and it looks like it's barely going into the end zone for the touchback. And they'll set up 1st and 10 for Charlotte at the 20.
Hike.
Hendricks passing this again. Look for a man middle. Got by Dustin Johnson. A nice play there. Add on 5 more thanks to the face mask penalty. And it's going to be 1st and 10. (21 for 45, 1 TD, 220 yards on the day. for Hendricks, looking to add some more. A flat pass to the left is good, but Dustin Johnson could not catch it in stride. Made him turn inside as opposed to keeping on the outside. Got to get that accuracy up so that can be a lot more feasible for them. 2nd and 5. Hand off here, Derrick Henry or DeAndre Henry. My bad on that. That's going to be 3rd and 4. And they're looking for the conversion here. Keep this clock moving. Well, not necessarily the clock, but keep these points on the board. See if they could get the job done here on 3rd down. Gonna look deep left side. Got Funk down to the 35-yard line. Move the chains, Royals. Hendricks looking for a man left side, and that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hendricks throws, fumbles. It's going to be McConnell on the play to recover his 2nd of the day, and that's going to give Tacoma the ball back once again. It's going to set up 1st and 10 outside the midfield, looking to get past it with this play, looking left side, and once again, that receiver has to get in front of the football. You got to put it in the right spot. Just got to make sure that you take advantage of your opportunities. 2nd and 10. Going to be 3rd down coming up here for Tacoma, looking for some more points. And it looks like they should wrap this one up in just a little bit. It looks like it's going to be a Huntington Beach and Tacoma matchup, red versus blue once again. I'll make sure that I'll use the proper jerseys this time around so I don't get anyone mad at me. But I'm going to keep this one going. I can't wait to see what happens in this one. The Natty is going to be set up. We already got our 2 teams for that. And that's just a beautiful punt right there down at the inch-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Charlotte is in safety alert right now. A 2 running back set here. And hit as he throws. Fitzpatrick bails him out to give him just a tad bit of room. Not that much, but just a tad. A gain of around 3 to the 4. Handoff right up the middle. Fumbles the football, and Drew Von Bala Subramaniam. I haven't said his name in quite some time. I still don't know how to say it, buddy. 1st and goal at the 8. And this could wrap things up if they could punch it in once again. Make it a 4-score game. Middle of the field, LaFrenz is just wide open for the touchdown. And that's going to put the dagger in this one, 37. Make it 38 after this extra point if Boss can knock it through. But this could be the end of this one as we set up for the not the national championship, the United Bowl here. Can't wait to see how this one goes through. And Tacoma and Huntington Beach, they have a lot of momentum. They have a lot of talent. And they have a lot of history as well. Some big games for both of these teams all throughout last season and this season. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out. In regards to Charlotte, still have a lot of work to do in regards to the draft. But you can see in the majority of these drives here today, they do have the talent. They just need to build a lot more around it. They do have Dustin Johnson, Deli Bird. They have a real strong quarterback in TJ Hendricks that is looking real nice as well. So there's a lot of ways that they can go in regards to this next draft and free agency. They have a new guy into the fold by the name of Gus 14. Can't wait to see how he does in his debut next year as he gets with the draft. See how he drafts nicely. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Hendricks looking for the man, looking middle of the field. Dustin Johnson gets it, and that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 31. But yeah, Charlotte has some work to do, but I do see a solid set for them as they move forward towards the upward part of the season. Goes out of bounds, but another hold is going to take that nice play away. 1st and 20. They do have a good amount of pieces here to build around. DeAndre Henry is a solid back in his own right. You also have a few other guys in the receiver set. I already said the man's already. Dustin Johnson, got to make sure that he gets more involved in the offense, even though he did have 16 targets. Could be 17. I couldn't catch who that was. But Charlotte does have a nice set of players to work around, and I think that they'll be another one of those sleeper teams along with, oh, that was almost picked off of the drop. It's going to be 3rd and 20, but them, Arizona, Charlotte, Arizona, and St. Louis all will be benefiting from this next draft, and the upcoming draft after that is going to be a real nice set to see what they do as Dustin Johnson runs up the field. No one's going to touch that man. Touchdown, Charlotte. And there goes another score there on the day for Charlotte. Less than 2 minutes left. A little bit too late, if I do say so myself. But just like the last game, it's good to see that the teams are still fighting like they're supposed to. Kick is up and good. And it's going to be 38-17 in favor of Tacoma. Might have to go for that onside kick. No, they're going for the normal kickoff here. Maybe looking to get a quick stop like they did, like Tacoma did to them earlier. It's going to be caught by Tom Krieg. See how far he takes it past the 20 to around the 24. And that's going to be 1st and 10 Tacoma. Soldier LaFriends taking that one. A gain of around 5. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Soldier LaFriends up the middle. Trying to burn some more of that clock. Charlotte does burn their 2nd to last time out. And if they could get the 1st down here, Tacoma could wrap it up. Handoff here, friends. Juke move, falls forward, and about a yard shy. Charlotte does get the stop. And they're looking to get off the field here. Sending this one away. It's going to be Cristo Render past the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Charlotte for what appears to be their final drive of this ball game. Once again, shout out to Charlotte, and this one had a solid season. Had some ups and downs, like most teams do, but I do like their overall core around Dustin Johnson, TJ Hendricks, DeAndre Henry, and the gang. And if you get a few more pieces in this upcoming draft and draft nicely, I could see Charlotte making some noise really soon. So make sure you look out for them in the upcoming season. I can't wait to see the draft after the championship as well. Going to be real nicely done. I'm going to set up 2nd and 4 here as they get the pass off. Looking for a man in the middle of the field. There goes Deli Bird. Inside the 40 they go. Looking for one more score, make it a little bit closer. Getting those stats up there for TJ Hendricks. 50 seconds left in this ball game. He's going to throw again. He's going to look deep in the end zone and deflected. Nice job there from Tacoma's safety there to make sure that doesn't go through. 2nd and 10. Looking left side, dropped, and that's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10 here. 4 down territory for Charlotte. Looking to end the season on a high note. Another touchdown will do wonders. Get that man, Dustin Johnson, involved in this ball game. It's going to be Hendricks passing this one right side. Caught by Justin Johnson, but does not get up the field. It's going to be 4th and 6. 28 seconds left here. They can't spike it. It's going to be a pistol set here. Hendricks looking. Right side is open, but over the head of the receiver, and that will be ball game. The home teams of both of our playoff games came up victorious, and there's only one way to figure out who's going to be the true kings of this USFA Season 2, and it will be Tacoma taking on Huntington Beach for the 2nd season in a row. Last season, Tacoma came out on top. They got the victory they needed. They drafted well. They showed out, and they got the victory when they needed the most in the USFA championship game. But now we got take number 2, red versus blue. It's going to be the setup here. Can't wait to see this one. talking about the stats here, we've seen about the 2 quarterbacks today. Not TJ Hendricks. Nick Lockett, he threw for 6 touchdowns. Rebecca Montaigne, in her own right, didn't want to be outclassed in this one. She threw for 5, 31 for 55, 372 yards. No interceptions on either side. You see right there, 7 touchdowns by both quarterbacks. So overall, great job from both of them in this ball game. And it's going to be a real nice championship game going forward as we move close. Let's check these stats. Once again, the running game a little bit non-existent on both sides, with Friends and Dent and Henry both getting around 28 yards total between the two of them. Receiver-wise, you got Darren Eliason and Antonio Lewis doing their thing. Antonio Lewis had a touchdown, 5 for 75, 7 for 66 for DE. DJ on the other side, Dustin Johnson, 14 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. Had a good amount of drops there, but you can see the big playability when you get the ball in his hands. Got to make sure that you feed the man. Dudley Bird and DeAndre Henry all had solid catches as well with those flats and the intermediate game. So solid job from them. McConnell had a couple of recoveries I remember seeing. Drew Von Bell Superman, you had one as well. Alan Otero and Drew Von Bell Superman, the only users here. Alan Otero had 6 tackles. On the other side, Justin Donson had 6 tackles. And Oliver Prince ends the day with 3. On the team stats, pretty even overall total play wise. Charlotte did have the most plays, but it was mostly because of that last drive. So you could call it even, in my opinion. Total yards, all the way even, but once again, Charlotte did have the last bit of plays there to help them get over the edge. Still was mostly Tacoma the whole game around. Passing yard wise, Charlotte did lead the way. You see right there. Outside of that, pretty chill on both sides. Tacoma's looking to heat it up in the final game there. Let's check into these stats really fast, just clicking through them. Congrats to both of our winners, Huntington Beach and Tacoma again. And shout out to the 2 teams that went up against them. Arizona and Charlotte both had some real nice runs in both of their respective games, but only 2 teams could come out on top. And we got the stage set for both the CSFA and the USFA. It's going to be a real nice setup on both sides. I can't wait to see how it works out for them. And wow, what a day today for these games. Got all 4 of the playoff games rolling for you. And it's going to be a real nice setup as we go to the next set of games for not only just this season, but the upcoming season. Got some big news coming from that as well. So let's go ahead and go into this one, kind of just talking. But real good game by both of these 2 teams that won today. And it's going to be a real interesting matchup. Both of these teams, both times they played, the team that won had to come back to win it. And if it goes a similar way as it has been, I think we're in for a treat. We should be in for a certified hood classic, if you do say so. If I do say so myself. Going into these stats real quick, just make sure I got everybody. Give 1 second. Alrighty, I think that is about it. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up on this side. All good to go for this game. And we'll go ahead and see you tomorrow for our national championship game of season 2. It's going to be Mile High University and is going to be Central Houston Polytechnic in their rematch. So we got 2 rematches coming up here in our respective leagues here, the CSFA and the USFA. So make sure you stand by for that. It's your boy Stacks the Racks 12. I am out. I'll save for Caboose and Casey Colby on this one since we had a little bit of technical difficulties. But it's been a pleasure doing this for you once again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. And outside of that, I'm out of here. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the big game number 1. Let's do it.